Tennessee Volunteers outlook for the 2023 season. I think it's going to be following a different script in 2022. And Jim Harbaugh, what are you doing? You're talking to the Denver Broncos once again? Welcome to episode 138 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. Let's get right to it. Let's talk about the Tennessee Volunteers. As you know, if you've been following this YouTube channel, I love Tennessee. Going into the 2022 season, in August, when we made our predictions, I had the Tennessee Volunteers finishing in the top 10. Top 10 at the end of the season. And they weren't even voted in the top 25 in the AP poll preseason. They weren't even in the top 25. And I had a fit. I argued about it. I pounded my fist on the table. I said, this is outrageous. And Tennessee went on to have a great year. One of the very few things I got right in the 2022 predictions, unfortunately. So I zigged when everybody zagged on Tennessee. 2023, I think I'm going to zag when everyone's going to be zigging. Tennessee Volunteers, I think, are going to fall out of the top 25 by the end of the 2023 season. Now, I put your thoughts, your comments down in the comments section. Tell me how crazy I am. I like their schedule. There are things I like about this Tennessee team. I like their schedule. They're at home against UVA. They're on the road against the Florida Gators. That's a great road game. Florida Gators aren't going to be much next season. They're at home against South Carolina, an upcoming team. They're at home against Texas A&M. They're at home against Georgia, going to be a tough game. And, of course, they're at Alabama. But overall, the schedule lines up well for Tennessee to finish in the top 20 once again. They finished number 6. That was the last poll rating at the end of the 2023 season. So the schedule lines up pretty good for Tennessee to have another good season. Now, they lost Hendon Hooker. Joe Milton III is going to be the quarterback. We're going to circle back on Joe Milton III in a moment. Of course, they lost the great wide receiver duo of Hyatt and Tillman. They lost Jeremy Banks and Trevor Flowers. Now, they get Brew McCoy, who caught about 50 passes last year, up-and-coming wide receiver. They're going to get Squirrel White next year. Up-and-coming wide receiver. These guys are talented. They've already produced, so that's okay as well. They got Aaron Beasley coming back for a 5th year. Their leader in the linebacker group, in the linebacker room, Aaron Beasley, that was a key return for the Tennessee Volunteers. And Omari Thomas, their vocal leader on the defensive line, instrumental in helping Tennessee get a whole lot better defense against the running game. Their rush defense was very good last year for the Tennessee Volunteers, especially when you compare it to years in the recent past. Holy smokes, Tennessee. However, after saying all of that, Tennessee's just lost too much. And Joe Milton, let's discuss it. I understand the Tennessee Volunteer fans being overhyped for Joe Milton. What did he do at Tennessee last year? When Hendon Hooker went down, Milton went on to almost complete 65% of the passes. 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. A remarkable season for Joe Milton coming in for the injured Hendon Hooker. But I just don't see that Joe Milton returning again for his 6th season for the 2023 Tennessee Volunteers. I know many of you disagree with me. I know you're saying this is Joe Milton's 6th year. He's developing at Tennessee unlike he did at Michigan. Some of that may be true. But Joe Milton's going to come back down to earth. He's not going to be throwing to those incredible wide receivers. He's not going to have that incredible offensive line. Josh Heupel, he's the right coach for Milton to be under. No question about it. That passing game, up-tempo game, that might fit Joe Milton. But I just think he comes way back down to earth. They lost other players in the defense, that improving defense as well. I don't think Tennessee will even be one of the top 4 teams in the SEC. I think they just finish out of the top 25 at the end of the 23 season. That is our prediction here, a way too early prediction for the Tennessee Volunteers. Again, give me your thoughts. It hurts me. I love the Volunteers. I love that football program, as you all know. But Tennessee taking 3 steps back for the 2023 season. Now, let's get to the main story of today. Jim Harbaugh talking to Denver once again. Are you kidding me? Come on, Jimmy. What is going on? What is going on? Do you remember this tweet from Santo Ono? Santo Ono, the president of Michigan, on January 12th at 3:21 p.m. I'm pleased to share that I have been having very positive and constructive conversations with our athletic director and football coach, Ward Manuel, and I both want to see Jim Harbaugh stay as the head football coach of the University of Michigan. Remember that tweet? Then 4 days later, or a few days later, Santo Ono, the president, announced that Jim Harbaugh had called him and told the president that Jim Harbaugh was coming back to Michigan for 2023. Do you remember those reports? It was all over the place. Jim Harbaugh is not going to the NFL. He's going back to Ann Arbor to be the head coach of Michigan once again on that very stacked team. Well, suddenly, late last night, report from Ian Rapoport and Tom Pelissero. Broncos had second meeting with Jim Harbaugh about head coaching job. I will put the link in the description box below the video. Broncos owner and CEO Greg Penner flew to Ann Arbor, Michigan this week to meet in person with Jim Harbaugh about the team's head coaching job, according to sources informed of their situation. Harbaugh announced earlier this month he was staying at the University of Michigan after interviewing virtually with the Broncos on January 9th. But sources say conversations continued in the weeks that followed between Harbaugh and both Broncos general manager George Patton and Penner, who knows Harbaugh through Stanford connections and had the former 49ers coach high on his list. A source close to Penner said no offer was made during this week's visit and that he wanted to visit Harbaugh in part because it was the only candidate he hadn't interviewed in person. But Harbaugh has remained, let me repeat that, Harbaugh has remained willing to listen and has told people if he were returned to the NFL, the Broncos job is the one he'd want. Though Harbaugh has not yet gone back on his stated plans to stay at his alma mater, the door remains open. And then the article discusses other candidates that the Broncos remain interested in. Woo! So Jim Harbaugh has not closed the door on the NFL this season. I just find that disingenuous. Come on, Jim Harbaugh. You told the president you were coming back. You already had spoken to Denver. And now the door remains open. This is what we feel that's going on here. Jim Harbaugh does not want to be rejected again by an NFL franchise like he was with Minnesota Vikings last year. Jim Harbaugh wants to be available if someone offers him a deal with the right amount of money, and then he's gone. But short of that, he's going to make sure he's not rejected again. So he tells the president of Michigan, as Denver is going through their interview process with other candidates like you have to do as an NFL franchise with the Rooney Rule, you have to go through a process of interviewing multiple coaches of multiple backgrounds. Jim Harbaugh does not want to be rejected again. He does not want to be placed in that position again. So once again, he's making a mockery of Michigan. That is our firmly held opinion. Let me know yours. Are we being too hard on Jim Harbaugh? Come on. You should have already made the decision. Don't tell the president of your university. After doing this to Michigan last year, do not tell the president of Michigan that you are coming back for 2023. You made the call, Jim Harbaugh, to the president of Michigan. You made that statement. And now the door remains open to going to the Denver Broncos. Yes, we know that you have connections with the Denver Broncos ownership and leadership and the board over there. All those Stanford connections are on with Denver Broncos organization. We get it. We understood it. Everybody understands it. Make up your mind. You coming back to Ann Arbor or not? You're just stringing Michigan along once again. Wow. Until next time. From all of us at Peek Around the Corner to all of you, please, you all take care of each other. Thank you so very much.